On January 12th, 2020, before we even heard anything of COVID-19, the Taal Volcano erupted in the Philippines. 5 days later, I arrived in Manila. In Manila, life went on as usual. The streets bustled with people celebrating the feast day of the infant Jesus of Prague, while 31 miles south of Manila, plumes of ash filled the air. We decided to take a drive to the Batangas region for a closer look at the volcano. As we got close, our phones beeped with a warning message. Warning, your destination is in an evacuation zone. Use extreme caution when driving. At this time, a week after the big eruption, the volcano was still at a level 4 alert. We went to a restaurant called Antonio's, a favorite of our host Filipino family, and a perfect place to view the volcano. The restaurant is in an old colonial-style mansion surrounded by lush greenery. It's known for its homemade jams and chutneys. I had the 5-cheese grilled cheese sandwich, which was absolutely divine. After brunch, we drove around the lake in the region of Tagaytay. The landscape around here is usually lush green with trees and farms, but as we drive along, we see that the trees are covered in thick ash, they're gray, and a lot of them are lifeless. Heavy rains after the volcano turned all that ash into very thick mud. We'd see groups of people waiting alongside the road at various distribution points. When a truck or a vehicle pulled up, people would appear out of nowhere running to the truck to be given food and clothing. All along the drive, people were out in front of their homes, shoveling the mud and ash. The further we drove, the more isolated it became. Fewer people were seen, hardly any vehicles, and everything was gray. The trees were covered in thick ash. The road had a lot of mud on it. Farms were destroyed. Rooftops were broken. This was an area that got hit the most, and a true look of Armageddon. I stopped along the side of the road when I saw two boys to offer them some soccer clothes that I brought with me. And before I knew it, people came from nowhere and we were surrounded. Luckily, I had a bag of goodies with me, so everyone left with something. We continued driving until we couldn't drive any longer. The road was closed up on the top with a guard blocking the entrance. Before leaving the volcano zone, we stopped at Sky Ranch Park in Tagaytay. The park was still open and the Ferris wheel was running, so we decided to take a ride. This was an enormous Ferris wheel that overlooked the active level 4 volcano.